for filming, so hope it goes well. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. So the first step I think is so important is priming your skin. Just because, I mean, if you moisturize really well, that can like work as a primer too, and I already moisturized my skin. But I really love using this Too Faced Hangover RX primer. It's so moisturizing. I just sort of rub it mainly in like my T-zone because, you know, that's like the majority part of my face. And then even on my eyelids, my under eyes, just kind of all over. And it starts to feel really tacky and moisturized. And that just gives your skin such a nice prep and such a nice base. A lot of times for school, I think that you don't really need to wear a full foundation unless you really want to and that's what you're comfortable with. So I prefer something like this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's like a tinted moisturizer basically. And I just squirt some of it out onto my hand, maybe like a pea-sized amount. Yeah, a pea. I was thinking, I was like, is that big or smaller than a pea? Like, I don't know. But, and then I'm just gonna rub this in with my fingers because a beauty blender really absorbs a lot of the product when it's like a tinted moisturizer, little gel, like base type product. Next, I use concealer. And so this is where I like to add a little more coverage. I really prefer doing a light coverage base and then maybe a fuller coverage concealer if you feel like you need it. So one of my favorite concealers, just like everyone in the world, is Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm gonna take this on just with the wand, a little bit. I have a little pimple I was picking at right there. Cover it up. I'm just gonna go down a little bit on these pimples that I have. These little problem areas. Also, any area that I just want to add a little bit more of something to it. You know, like right there, I just like to have a little more coverage. Okay. And after I have applied that, I just like to blend it in with my beauty blender. So, just gonna blend it in. Just really bouncing. And the other thing is, I am like a big believer in loving your skin and stuff, and so even though like me, you might want to cover up some of these problem areas, also it's not that bad if they show, you know, like it's okay. It's skin. Everyone has skin imperfections, everyone has problems, and there's no need to really try to make it look so perfect, you know. No one has perfect skin, and you know, if people do, you don't, and that's okay. And yeah, you just have to accept it. But I know you can feel a lot more confident when you can cover things up a little bit, so that's why I like to do it. So see, like you can still see that spot because it's like a scab one that I picked at, but those you can't really cover up too well. But everything else is just a little more evened out. So then we're gonna go on to under eye concealer. And we'll just do a little bit, not a lot at all. Again, under eyes are a thing where it's like everyone's like, I need to cover up my under eyes, like I hate my under eyes, but everyone has them. So it's like everyone has little circles under their eyes. You can do what you can to try to make your skin look a little better, but just don't worry about it, you know. Be confident in yourself, and confidence exudes so much beauty. So that's the tea. So I'm gonna take, I'll show you after. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and I'm just putting this under my eyes. I have the shade 15 Fair, so I'm just putting this under there, not too much, just picking up a little bit, and then on my eyelids, I just kind of use this to prime for my eyeshadow. And then like I do a little bit like on my nose and in my little T-zone area because I can get a little oily sometimes. I have like combo skin, and this works really well for me because these products, I don't get extra oily, but they definitely don't emphasize any dryness or anything, and they look pretty, you know, radiant even after powdering. Like you can see like my nose still looks radiant, like the light is still bouncing off, so that is good. And then next, one of my favorite face products, I'm going to use the Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer in Sweet Tea, and I'll link the brushes I'm using below. I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm going to use this fluffy bronzer brush and just bronze up my cheeks. Sorry, the lighting's getting a little exposed there. So I just bronze under my cheekbones, on top of my cheekbones, all around my cheekbones, you know, just really bronze it up, because I just like to look like I'm a lot tanner than I am. So, see, that made like a big difference, in my opinion, I think. Yeah, okay, I was just checking in the mirror. I'm just making sure it's a little even and everything. So I really love this product. It's like the only bronzer that I think I've ever actually had, but it's so good. Like, it's so natural looking and nice. Like, I went a little heavier than maybe you want to, but like, you can tap off your brush and get a little bit less product. But like, it's so good. It's so subtle, pretty, and radiant. Really, really recommend this. And I don't usually wear blush. Sometimes I do, but for school, I think it's something that's easy to go overboard on, so I wouldn't worry about it. If you really like blush, wear some blush, but you know, it's personal preference. A lot of people don't, and a lot of people do, so yeah. But next, I'm going in with my Glossier Haloscope highlighter in the shade Quartz, I think, yeah. Yeah, and I love this. I love cream highlighters. I really like the Colourpop Super Shock ones too. Those are kind of a cream formula. And like, I just love cream highlighters. I would so recommend doing that because they make your skin look so dewy, so naturally radiant, where a powder can look a little glittery, powdery, you know. And this just looks really natural. So let me just show you. You do a nice little swipe, and then I just tap it in with my finger. And they also have 2 other shades of this, so if you have a deeper skin tone, you know, they have a deeper shade, and they also have a lighter one that's a little more like pinky and almost like holographic vibes, I think. And wow, look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is so highlighted. That's so nice. Like, you're kidding. That's so nice. It's a little hard to see on this side, but it's the same thing, I promise. So like, that is just radiant. Wow, I love that. I love that. And then I put some on my nose. I feel like I kind of have a big nose, so I really like to highlight the like tip of it. And then my Cupid's bow. So yeah, love this product. Like, you need to get this if you like highlighter. And if you like cream highlighter, but I really do like cream highlighter. So next, I'm going to do my brows. So first, I'm going to take a spoolie and comb through them. Yeah, eyebrows are so important. They really frame your face, as you probably hear everyone say all the time. But they really do. They make your face look so much more structured and really make you look great when you do your eyebrows. So I would recommend just trying to do them, even if it's something light, like me. So like today, and a lot of days, I just use the Glossier Boy Brow, and I have it in the shade brown, and it's just a little spoolie, and then I just take it in my brow, and I just fill it in. My eyebrows are not too clean either. Like, I need to tweeze them. I thought I tweezed them the other day, but the more I look up close to them, they really didn't do a very good job. So it's just really nice. This deepens your brows, I mean, depending on the color you get, but definitely adds a lot more color and also fills in sparse spots. So it really gets the hairs that are there and like volumizes them and makes your eyebrows look a lot fuller. But it also fills on the skin. The pigment sticks there a little bit, and it just really makes your eyebrows look really full and nice. I really like the look of brow gels. I recommend them for sure over pomades and pencils and powders if you're new with makeup, or if you're trying to get it done in a hurry, because see, that was so quick. I don't have to fiddle with a pencil and like wiping it off when I mess up. Next, we're gonna move on to eyeshadow, which is like the most fun part. So today I didn't know what palette I wanted to use, like I was just not sure. And then I was like, I'll just use a couple. I almost used all, like 5 of my Colourpop palettes because I really like Colourpop eyeshadows. And then I was like, let me just use 2. So you can use whatever eyeshadow palette you have. You can see the look I'm gonna do is gonna be so simple and easy, and I think that's how it should be for back to school. And you can get that with almost any palette, like unless it's like a rainbow palette or something. So personal preference, but today I'm going to be using the Zodiac palette, which just came out by Kathleen Lights, and I think this might be backwards because I am filming on my front camera, but I think I might flip the footage, so it might not be backwards. We'll have to see. But so yeah, I'm gonna use the Zodiac palette, which is so beautiful, this packaging, and I am a Libra. The scales back here. But I love astrology and I love Kathleen Lights, so really love this little collection, and this is what it looks like. See, it's so pretty, and it has a couple pops of color that like I'm not going to use today, but on a fun day, go ahead, wear them to school. Like, doesn't matter, you know, your makeup doesn't have to be neutral. You can wear anything that you want, and a lot of days to school I will wear a pop of color. I mean, there's a fly. I mean, I do college classes, so it's a little different than school, but even when I was in high school, I would sometimes go a little more bold on the makeup, and you may have some people being like, you're wearing too much makeup, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Express yourself, you know, do you. And so the second palette that I'm gonna use is You Had Me at Hello, also by Colourpop, and this one is really nice, has, really nice neutral pinky colors, really pretty. So these I think were both, like they were each $18, I'm pretty sure, because they're the Colourpop ones with a mirror. The ones without a mirror are $16, so really affordable in comparison to like a $50 Tarte, Too Faced, Urban Decay, whatever palette. So I'm gonna just start first with a transition shade. Let's decide which one I'm gonna use. Very fitting, I'm gonna use the Libra from Kathleen Lights Zodiac palette, and I'm a Libra, like I said, and so this is just a really nice light pink. I'm gonna use my mirror actually for this. A really nice light pink, perfect transition shade. And it actually shows up a little bit darker on the eye than in the pan, so you know, so you can see like that actually adds a decent amount of pigment, whereas it looks really light in the pan. So I think I might actually work on more skin tones than I originally thought. And I always tap off the excess when it comes to eyeshadow to get a really nice, gradually blended, natural looking eye. That is good for the transition. For me, I really like that. I think that's really pretty and nice and subtle. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of a smaller blending brush, still pretty fluffy. Oh, I don't know if I really showed. The first brush I used was this like big fluffy blending brush, and then the next one is a little bit of a smaller blending brush. And then I'm gonna take, let's look at the two palettes. Let's think here. I think I'm gonna do like a pretty pinky look today, so I'm gonna use this color, which is Winning Ticket from the You Had Me at Hello palette, this one right here. So after I put on that crease color, I am going to blend it back again. Now I didn't add any more of the transition shade on my brush, I'm just blending with that fluffy brush that we put on Libra with before. Really pretty. And so then I'm just going to go on with a nice all over lid shimmer color. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use? The Cancer from Kathleen Lights Zodiac palette. And I just do it with my finger. I love doing shimmer shades with my finger. You know, it's so beautiful and foiled and really gets the most payoff out of them. So that is so pretty and nice. And then I'm going to add actually a little bit of this shade, which is like purpley reddy gold color, which is Candy Graham from You Had Me at Hello, and then put this kind of in the outer corner a little bit, like outer third. Ooh, the light is really beaming up there. I'm gonna move this palette. Put it in like the outer third of my eye, just to add a little bit more color. So I really like to do like a rosy pink look. And then to mute it down a little bit though, I am gonna add this light brown color called Two Peas from this color, from the You Had Me at Hello. And then blend everything out with that. Because you know it is back to school, you still want it to be pretty neutral, so. That is basically the completed eyeshadow look. I'm gonna add a brow bone highlight and an inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna add this first shade from the You Had Me at Hello palette called The Knot. And I'm gonna take that and just right under the brow bone, highlight there, bam. I love doing that. I'm gonna blend that out with my finger in a sec, just because the shade's really light and really like metallic. And then I'm gonna do that on my inner corners as well. Really nice, pretty inner corner shade. Really nice and beautiful. So that really brightens up your eyes, makes you look nice and awake when you're definitely tired, because who wants to get up at like, what, 6, 7 for school? Not me. That's why I'm really happy about college, because I don't have to do that anymore. So that is it for the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler. Just really curl my lashes. It's really important to curl your lashes before you put on mascara, because you know, it gives them a real nice lift, so they're not like straight down or anything. So then I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm going to go in today with the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. I really love this one. I also really love the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but the one I have of that is waterproof, and I really don't feel like trying to take that off later today. And lastly, this is totally optional. A lot of times I just wear chapstick, but why not throw on a lip color? I'm gonna add this lipstick. These are the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop Luxe, oh my nails, Luxe lipsticks, and these are so good. This is the first time I've tried the Luxe formula, and it's really good. And this is Scorpio Moon. I meant to grab the lighter color, What's Your Sign, but you know, with a darker color, you can just dab it on like this and blend it in. But you know, you can go with whatever version of a nude, or yeah, see, this is beautiful. I really like shearing out colors, but you can go with a sheared out color, a light nude, a lip gloss, or whatever. You know, lips are really personal and really whatever you want. So this is the complete back to school, nice and rosy and subtle makeup look for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna have all of my products that I use linked in the down bar, and I really hope that you'll watch some more of my other videos if I have other ones up, or if I don't have any up when you watch this. Please subscribe, like, anything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome back to school, maybe in about a month for most of us. So I hope that you really enjoy and have fun doing makeup.